Why Ocugen stock is up today. So Ocugen is currently up at $7.38 in this pre-market session of the 8th of April 2021. It closed the session of the 7th of April at $6.89. So, and during that session of the 7th, it crossed above its 50-day moving average. So currently it has a market cap of 1.3 billion, 188.089 million shares outstanding, and it's, I believe it says its short interest is currently at 13.02 million, an increase of 5%, and it's a 7.13% of the entire float. So moving down, we can see technically that at that close, the stock was presenting a buying opportunity, a buy the dip opportunity, even though it had extended about 8%. I believe it had extended by 8%, but even at that, it had only just converged with its 10-day trend line. And based on this daily model, the short-term trend lines, that's the 10-day and that 20-day, they were very much bearish, but the 50-day, this is the 50-day was still bullish, and the 200-day obviously was still very much bullish. So the stock was presenting a buying opportunity as at the close of the 7th of March of April 2021. So it seems market participants may have taken advantage of that. I think it's also up now 5% in the pre-market session. We'll just quickly go back to that. So we will go ahead and see that it appears to be correcting within a longer term bullish trend. Although its MACD is presently below the signal line, shares remain 181.7% above an upward sloping 200-day moving trend line. It's currently lagging the S&P 500. Momentum for Ocugen is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. Yes, you can see that. It's in this shaded portion of the indicator, so it's considered oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. But the momentum is quite strong. The unbalanced volume indicator is positive and suggests that presently there are more buyers than sellers. Buyers are more active than sellers. Indeed, volatility is also high as well. So going by all of that, the only thing I can say is that market participants have taken advantage of the buy the dip opportunity that occurred for Ocugen. You can see that it's up by 5.37%, a volume of 300 shares at the moment. So it actually extended higher up to $7.2926 as earlier on. So it has just slightly retraced down to 7.26. So it's up 5.37% in this pre-market session of the 8th of April 2021. Momentum is still strong, even though it's just tipped down a bit. MACD is just validating the fact that the stock is above its 10-day trend line. You can see that that's a short-term trend line, so that is a validation indicating that the stock is currently bullish, even though on the daily model it is saying it is correcting, but that correction is as it concerns probably the last 10 trading sessions, going all the way back to the 10th trading session. If you subtract the prices of the 7th and that of the 10th day, then you probably find out that Ocugen is correcting, because that the difference you have a difference. It's and that which is that Ocugen is currently trading lower than what it was 10 days ago. So or 10 sessions ago. So, but currently what we are facing right now is a 5.3% gain in this pre-market session. We don't have any news concerning Ocugen at the moment. So if we find it, we will let you know. So it's yes, up 5.37%. It's not exactly that much active at the moment. So and this volume hasn't changed either. It's still at 300 at the moment. So we'll just keep on watching and seeing how things go here. So if we are going to set indicate any price target, I don't think we will see more than 20% appreciation from this current 7.26%. So an extension of 7.2 7.2 and sorry, an extension of about 20% from where it is right now will bring it up to, what would that be? We'll bring it up to $8.70 or thereabout. So that's what we're looking at for today. A price target of about $8, $8.60 or thereabout, $8.70 or thereabout. So that's what we're looking at right now. A further 20% increase on what is going on this $7.26. So fingers crossed. We'll see how things go, and if we have that sort of extension, $8.90, which will bring it up to here $8.7 or thereabouts. So with that sort of extension, it will now be trading above all of its short and intermediate trend lines. So that will be partly it will be signaling a lot of positivity and bullish signals, but at the same time may become a lot more tricky to trade, even though you might want to say that you can see this all-time high of $15.81, so that there's a good chance it's going to extend to reach that. So but all in all, we expect it to reach $8.74 in this session of the 8th of April. So let's see how things go. It's currently consolidated now. Slightly extended to $7.29 since we exited here. So, but we can see the 10-day trend line is quickly trying to catch up with it. And but whenever that sort of thing happens, it's just an indication that some consolidation has occurred or has been occurring, and it has now converged with it. So because over a certain period it has not extended any further, so time will ensure that the 10-day trend line, and indeed all the trend lines, will gradually begin to catch up with it. So making it rather diminishing the premiumness, if you permit me to say that, the premiumness. So currently now has now retraced below that 10-day trend line, making it trade at the discount to that 10-day trend line. So the 10-day trend line has been influenced by the extension, but it has now been broken through. So it's currently down to $7.25 right now. So we can also see that the MACD has also gone parabolic as well, indicating that, or rather validation that some sideways movement or some consolidation did indeed occur. So it's just a reflection, it's a lagging indicator. So we will definitely continue to update you on Ocugen in this probably in subsequent live sessions or in subsequent videos. But Ocugen is up about 5% or thereabout in this pre-market session of the 8th of April 2021. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share if you're already a subscriber. Thank you very much for watching this video.